What if we told you playing a video game could actually help your child pay attention and maybe even have better behavior?
I wouldn't believe you.
Well, there are games designed with NASA technology that studies say do just that. And they were invented by a school teacher who created the company called Play Attention. Take a look.
It may seem like magic, but when little Alex plays this wizard video game, he's improving his ability to focus.
It seems too good to be true that you could have a child, especially a child with ADHD, and say, play video games, and this is going to help you. But that is, in fact, a simplified version of what you have created that's helping many, many kids.
Oh, absolutely, it is. It's different because video games generally don't improve attention. They actually decrease attention. But with Play Attention, we actually improve attention and many other cognitive skills.
But it feels like you're playing a video game, at least to the child.
Yeah, they can be like Luke Skywalker or Harry Potter because the technology behind Play Attention allows them to control the video exercises, right, the games, by mind alone.
That's right, the child's mind is the controller. They have fun, while the prefrontal cortex of the brain goes through training that improves attention and something called executive function. Think of it as the CEO portion of your brain.
I was a school teacher, had a master's degree in education, was teaching school, have background in physics, science, mathematics, computer programming, and I had so many students, adults and children, that had attention problems. So I decided I would create a program to fix them.
He used science that was helping astronauts in space.
NASA was actually using neurotechnology to train astronauts because it's pretty boring at times to be an astronaut when you sit and look at gauges. That's called hypoarousal. But then something goes wrong and they're in a state of hyperarousal. So NASA was training them to be in a peak state, an attentive state.
Freer enhanced that technology and got 3 patents for what is now Play Attention, the #1 neurocognitive program used all over the world to help kids and adults with ADHD or other neurological challenges.
This is called neurocognitive training. We use neurotechnology to make certain he's really focused on the game. He activates the game and plays it by being very engaged to it. If he loses the engagement, the program stops and said, hey, I need you to get back to your maximum state of attention to continue. Then they focus back in. So they're in a continuous feedback loop, learning a specific set of skills that actually help all those weak areas.
The games are played at home with this armband, and kids like Alex seem to like them.
If you're not paying attention, then then the game just stops, and when you start paying attention again, it keeps going. I like it because it's on a computer and it's like a video game. So it's like when I'm doing a video game, but I'm also learning how to focus.
Play Attention also has programs for adults to help with their executive function.
You're just like you would train your physical muscles at the gym. You're training your brain, and so those parts of your brain that don't have a great executive function, or those parts of the brain that are weaker, so to speak, they get stronger and better connected through this?
Well, that's really a good metaphor for it. Yes, absolutely. The brain is a use it or lose it organ.
Do you have any stats on the results, and how do you try this?
Oh, absolutely. Good question. So this has been tested in 3 randomized controlled studies performed by Tufts University School of Medicine. And the results, which are outstanding, are published in 3 peer-reviewed journals. So it's been tested, and the U.S. Department of Ed was one of the significant funders of those studies. So we increased academic performance, behavioral control, attention. These students don't want to be unsuccessful. Just think if they don't have the toolkit yet to get where they need to go. And essentially, that's what Play Attention is.
Could you imagine if I lost prompter every time I focused out? Like it just turned off, and then when I started concentrating, it just came back on?
That would be some good neurofeedback training to you.
It'd be unbelievable.
All right, well, during the pandemic, students' attention issues have become even more glaring with at-home learning, so Play Attention has really had to beef up staff just to meet the demand.
Good for them.
And to find out if this is something that can help your family, you can learn more at playattention.com. They do give you individualized attention that comes with the program, so you'll have a coach with you.
That's cool, really cool.